Right, now we shall be seeing another lengthy question. He is asking us to solve 1 plus e power 2x dy plus 1 plus y square into e power x dx is equal to 0. Right, so this is our given relation. So what I will be doing, 1 plus e power 2x dy is equal to this, I will send to that side. So minus of 1 plus y square e power x dx. So later what I will be doing, I will be making dy by dx. After making dy by dx, what happens, here there remains 1 plus y square into e power x divided by 1 plus e power 2x. Now what I will be doing means, I will be making all y terms to one side and all x terms to other side. So finally what I will be doing, I will be making like this, minus, this minus I will shift to this side, this becomes minus dy by 1 plus y square, and dx I will shift to that side. So there remains e power x by 1 plus e power 2x means I will write as e power x whole square, and here there remains dx. So later after, now if you could observe carefully, all y terms to one side and all x terms to other side. Now blindly I can integrate. So dy by 1 plus y square is equal to integral of e power x divided by 1 plus e power x whole square dx. Now if you could observe carefully, it is like dy by 1 plus y square. Dy by 1 plus y square is nothing but integral of dx by 1 plus x square. It is looking like that only. So this is nothing but my tan inverse y. As minus is there, so left hand side I can write this as minus tan inverse y. And here also if you could observe carefully, if I put e power x is equal to t, here in rough I am doing e power x is equal to t means, if I find a differentiation, I will get e power x dx is equal to dt. So our integral will turn down to what? Dt divided by 1 plus t square, that is nothing but tan inverse of t. So here what happens, that implies tan inverse of t plus c. So later what I will be doing means, I will make this particular tan inverse t to this side. So tan inverse y minus tan inverse t equal to c. So minus I will shift to that side. So tan inverse y plus tan inverse t is equal to, I will call as k. Here I am writing, where k is nothing but minus c because it is a constant for us. So again tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. So tan inverse of y plus t by 1 minus yt is equal to k. So what happens, y plus t by 1 minus yt is equal to, again here tan k. So but t is nothing but what here for us, e power x. So y plus e power x by 1 minus y into e power x is equal to tan k. Again tan k means some constant only. That constant for my convenience I will call it as m, where m is equal to tan k is the solution for the given differential equation. Right? Please copy. Right, we shall be seeing the last pattern of this last problem of this pattern. Given x cos y dy is equal to x e power x log x plus e power x dx. So here what I will be doing, x into cos y dy is equal to, I think e power x is common for us. So e power x, if I take common, what happens, x into log x plus 1 into dx. Now variable separable. So what I will be doing, I will shift x to that side. So cos y dy is equal to e power x into x log x plus 1 by x dx. So what happens, finally cos y dy is equal to e power x into, I think a plus b by c. So a by c plus b by c. So x into log x by x plus 1 by x dx. So finally what happens? Cos y dy is equal to e power x into, I think xx will be getting cancelled. So this becomes log x plus 1 by x dx. So what happens? Integral of cos y dy is equal to, because variables had been separated, x terms to x, y terms to y. So integral of e power x into log x plus 1 by x dx. If you could observe carefully, integral of cos y is sin y, and integral of e power x, f of x plus f dash x. There is a formula, here I am writing that formula. What is that formula which we have done in indefinite integration? E power x into f of x plus f dash of x dx is equal to e power x into f of x plus c. So here what happens finally to our problem? Integral of cos y means sin y is equal to, this becomes e power x into log x plus c. So this is the relation, and this relation is a solution to our differentiable equation. So variable separable method had been finished. Thank you. Now up till now we have seen various kinds of problems based on variable separable method. Sometimes if a problem is given to you, sin inverse of dy by dx is equal to x plus y, how can we do? This can also be done by variable separable method. How can we make it done by variable separable method means, let us see. So what happens, this becomes dy by dx is equal to sin of x plus y. I call this as 1. So what I'll be doing means, I'll put x plus y is equal to z. So what happens, 1 plus dy by dx is equal to dz by dx. Now I will call this as 2, I will call this as 3. So using 1, 2, 3, using 1, 2, 3, what happens means, in place of dy by dx, I can write as dz by dx minus 1, and in place of x plus y, I can write as this thing, sin z. So what happens, dz by dx is equal to 1 plus sin z. So our problem had been reduced to dz by dx is equal to 1 plus sin z. Now I think it is easy for us. Now it is easy for us to go by variable separable method. So what happens? That implies dz by 1 plus sin z is equal to dx. So integrate on both sides. So dz by 1 plus sin z is equal to integral of dx. Whenever this kind of integration is coming, we need to rationalize. How we will be rationalizing means 1 minus sin z by 1 plus sin z into 1 minus sin z. That means it becomes as 1 minus sin square z dz is equal to x, and here c. So what happens? 1 minus sin z by 1 minus sin square z means cos square z dz is equal to x plus c. So again here a minus b by c. A minus b by c means a by c. A by c means 1 by cos square z. 1 by cos square z means secant square z minus sin by cos means tan z into secant z dz is equal to x plus c. Now I think individually I can integrate. Integral of secant square z will be tan z, and integral of secant z tan z will be secant z is equal to x plus c. मगर x के स्थान में we need to substitute tan of x plus y minus secant of x plus y is equal to x plus c, which is our required relation, and hence this relation will be a solution to the given differential equations. So friends, in today's class we had finished a method called variable separable in the topic differential equation. Thank you. In continuation with our concept differential equations, in today's class we will be solving the problems based on homogeneous differential equations. Before starting up the homogeneous differential equations, we'll be knowing what do you mean by homogeneous function. Right. Here, for example, or before that I'll be telling the definition. A function f of x comma y. Why here x comma y means function can be an implicit function. A function f of x comma y is said to be an homogeneous function. Is said to be an homogeneous function if f of kx comma ky is equal to k power n into f of x comma y. That means in place of x, if I substitute kx, and in place of y, if I substitute ky, if I get a final output as f of kx comma ky is equal to k power n into f of x comma y, then this kind of function we call it as an homogeneous function. For example, let f of x comma y is equal to, I will take as x cube plus y cube divided by x square plus y square. Now what I need to do, I need to verify whether this is an homogeneous function or not. For this, what I'll be doing means, I'll put x is equal to kx and y is equal to ky. So therefore what happens, f of kx comma ky. So in place of x I need to substitute kx, so this becomes kx whole cube, and in place of y I'll be substituting ky, so this becomes ky whole cube whole divided by kx whole square plus ky whole square. So finally what happens, here k cube common, so k cube common means we'll be getting x cube plus y cube, and here k square common, so becomes x square plus y square. So finally what happens, what we'll be getting, f of kx comma ky is equal to k cube into x cube plus y cube by k square into x square plus y square. But I think k square gets cancelled. So finally what happens, what we'll be getting, we'll be getting as k of kx comma ky. That implies f of kx comma ky is equal to k into x cube plus y cube divided by x square plus y square. So here finally what can I write, the function had become in terms of f of kx comma ky is equal to k into f of x comma y only, no, because on right hand side the function is x cube plus y cube divided by x square plus y square, so k into f of x comma y. So it is of the form f of kx comma ky is equal to k power n into f of x comma y. Here n की जगह में 1. Therefore this kind of function we will be calling it as homogeneous function. So once again I am repeating, a function f of x comma y is said to be a homogeneous function if f of kx comma ky is equal to k power n into f of x comma y. Now we shall be solving the problems based on homogeneous differential equation. How we will be solving the problems based on homogeneous differential equation means there is a working rule. What is that working rule? I'll be telling now. Now we shall be seeing problems based on homogeneous differential equation. So whenever this type of problem is given, this is solve, he is telling. So what I will be doing means, I will make a dy by dx. So dy by dx is equal to what happens beta? X square plus y square divided by x square plus xy. So this whole part on right hand side I will call as f of x comma y, and in rough we need to verify whether it is a homogeneous function or not. Yeah, we can verify. How can we be verifying means, here I will be doing it as rough, later you can copy. Here I will consider this as rough. So f of x comma y, so f of x comma y is nothing but what, x square plus y square by x square plus xy. So in place of x I need to put kx, in place of y I need to put ky. So what happens, x square plus k square y square, Here also what happens, k square x square I can call, k square x square divided by k square x square plus kx into ky. So I think k square is common in numerator and k square is common in denominator. I think if you could observe carefully, all k square will be getting cancelled. So there remains f of x comma y. So here what happens, f of kx comma ky is equal to f of x comma y. So this particular function on right hand side I can call this as a homogeneous function, and so this differential equation we can call it as a homogeneous differential equation. How we can solve this particular homogeneous differential equation means there is a special working rule. What that working rule is telling, you need to put y is equal to vx provided the function is a homogeneous function. So if I call this as 1, what I will be doing, put y is equal to vx in 1. If I put y is equal to vx in 1, what happens, dy by dx is equal to v plus x into dy by dx. So this I call it as 2. Therefore what happens, therefore 1 implies dy by dx means v plus x into dv by dx is equal to x square, y means what beta, v square x square divided by x square plus x into vx. So finally what happens, v plus x into dv by dx is equal to 1 plus v square divided by 1 plus v. I think x square will be getting cancelled. So finally what happens, x into dv by dx is equal to 1 plus v square by 1 plus v minus v. So here I am doing, so x into dv by dx is equal to 1 plus v square minus 1 minus v square, right? Minus 1 minus v square, if you could observe carefully, 1 plus v square minus v, sorry, this will be minus v, no? This will be minus v, because minus v into 1 minus v square divided by 1 plus v. So I think v square will be getting cancelled. So finally there remains x into dv by dx is equal to 1 minus v by 1 plus v. So now I think variable separable, we can make variable separable. So what happens, 1 plus v by 1 minus v into dv is equal to dx by x. Now I think I can integrate, integral of 1 plus v by 1 minus v dv is equal to integral of dx by x. Now this whole function, this whole thing I can write like this, I am mentioning in rough, 1 plus v by 1 minus v is equal to minus 1 minus of 1 minus v, sorry, minus divided by I think we shall make little bit change, 1 plus v by 1 minus v. So how can I do it means minus 1 here 1 minus v. If you could see here, minus 1 into minus 1 minus 1 and minus 1 into v will be plus v. So here this can be 2. If you could observe carefully, I think this is right. Minus 1 into 1 minus 1, minus 1 into minus v will be plus v. So minus 1 plus v plus 2. I think it is getting satisfied. Minus 1 plus v plus 2 by 1 minus v. So this happens as 1 plus v by 1 minus v. Yeah, so we got this kind of technique I said in indefinite integration also. So what happens, this can be written as integral of minus 1 plus 2 upon 1 minus v. 2 upon minus v. Here dv is equal to integral of dx by x. So what happens, integral of minus 1 dv plus 2 into integral of 1 minus 1 upon 1 minus v dv is equal to integral of dx by x. So integral of dv means v only, so here minus v comes, and here also minus 2 into log mod 1 minus v is equal to log mod x plus c. So later what I will be doing means, now I will be erasing all these rough things. Now here if you could observe carefully, here we got a relation in terms of v and x, but v is nothing but y by x. So finally what happens? Minus y by x minus 2 into log mod 1 minus y by x is equal to log mod x plus c. So what I will be doing means, I'll make all these terms to this side and c to this side. So minus c happens, minus a I call it as k for my convenience. So this becomes y by x plus 2 into log mod 1 minus y by x plus log mod x is the relation which is satisfying this particular homogeneous differential equation. This kind of questions will come in examination for long answers, right? You please copy. Right, now we shall be seeing another problem. It's a typical problem based on homogeneous differential equation. Typical means little bit lengthy. Here some conditions are also given y is equal to 1 when x is equal to 0, that also we should use. So here this is given, so we should be very careful while solving this problem. So what I will be doing means 2y e power x by y dx is equal to, I will make this whole expression to that side, so minus of will be there, so I can write like this 2x e power x by y minus y, and here there will be dy. So what happens, I will make dy by dx, dy by dx, dy by dx is equal to what happens, same as usual, 2y e power x by y divided by 2x e power x by y minus y. Now if you could observe carefully, this is the given function for us. Whether this is homogeneous or not, we need to verify in rough. I doubt sometimes, because if it is not homogeneous we need to solve by some other technique. I want to verify for some time. So f of x comma y is equal to 2y e power x by y whole divided by 2x e power x by y minus y. So in place of x kx and in place of y ky I will substitute. So what happens, 2ky e power kx by ky, and here also 2kx e power kx by ky minus ky. I think here kk cancels, here also kk cancels, k I can take common, so both k will be getting cancelled, both numerator as well as denominator. So definitely this is a homogeneous differential equation. So whenever homogeneous differential equation is coming, what we need to put, we need to put y is equal to vx. When I put y is equal to vx, what happens, dy by dx is equal to v plus x into dv by dx. So I call this as 2, I call this as 3. So what I will be doing, I will put 2 comma 3 in 1. If I put 2 comma 3 in 1, what happens, v plus x into dv by dx is equal to y की जगह में vx, so 2vx e power x by vx later whole divided by 2x e power x by vx minus vx. Now we should be very careful in solving. I think here x will be getting cancelled, here also x will be getting cancelled. So finally what remains, v plus x into dv by dx is equal to, I think it goes like this, 2x v e power 1 by v, and here also I can take x common. If I take x common, there remains 2 e power 1 by v minus v. See how beautifully it is coming calculation. I think xx will be getting cancelled. Finally, there remains 2v e power 1 by v upon 2 e power 1 by v minus v. So v I can send to that side. So x into dv by dx is equal to, what happens, 2v e power 1 by v minus 2 e power 1 by v minus v, and here minus v. I think you are clear. So later what happens, x into dv by dx is equal to 2v e power 1 by v minus 2v e power 1 by v plus v square divided by 2 e power 1 by v minus v. I think both will be getting cancelled. So finally what happens, x into dv by dx is equal to v square upon 2 e power 1 by v minus v. I think now we can go by variable separable method. So what happens, that implies 2 e power 1 by v minus v divided by v square into dv is equal to dx by x. So finally what happens, that implies integral on both sides. If I make integral on both sides, 2 e power 1 by v by v square dv minus minus 1 by v outside, there will be dv is equal to integral of dx by x. So what happens, integrating individually, 2 outside, e power 1 by v square dv minus integral of 1 by v dv is equal to integral of dx by x. Now if you could observe carefully, if I put 1 by v as a t, then what happens, derivative of 1 by v will be minus 1 by v square dv. So here what I will be doing means, for my convenience, put 1 by v is equal to t, so minus 1 by v square dv is equal to dt. So the problem turns down as 2 into, so this becomes e power t, and dv by v square becomes minus dt. So minus I'll keep outside, dt, and here log mod v is equal to log mod x plus c. So what happens, minus 2 into e power t minus 2 into e power t is equal to log mod x plus log mod v plus c. Now what happens, again we need to write everything in place of t. What we have taken in place of t, 1 by v minus 2 into e power 1 by v is equal to log mod xv plus c, but v is nothing but y by x. So minus 2 into e power x by y becomes is equal to log mod v means y by x, so x cancels, log y plus c. This is our required general solution, but still the problem had not been finished. Why the problem had not been finished means, he is asking when x is equal to 0, if I call this as number 4, when I put x is equal to 0, we need to put y is equal to 1. So when x is equal to 0, what happens, left hand side will become 0, and when y is equal to 1, this particular part will become also 0. Therefore finally c becomes 0. So here I am doing, if you could observe carefully, put x is equal to 0, comma y equal to 1 in 4, then what happens? C becomes 0. Therefore, finally the general solution means the final answer will turn down as minus 2e power x by y is equal to log mod y. Clear? Please copy. Very, very important problem. Thank you. Right, students, now we shall be starting the last topic of this particular differential equation. Last pattern I call, not last topic, I will be calling as last pattern, linear differential equation. An equation of the form dy by dx plus py is equal to q, where p and q are functions of x only, is known as a linear differential equation. How we will be solving this linear differential equation means there is a special working rule. What is that working rule? I will be telling step by step. First, convert the given differential equation. Convert the given differential equation in the form dy by dx plus py is equal to q. Next, we need to find if. If means integrating factor. We need to find integrating factor. Integrating factor is denoted by I dot of, and it is given by the formula integral of e power integral of p dx. After finding the integrating factor, the general solution of this differential equation, is given by y into integrating factor is equal to integral of q into integrating factor dx plus c. So we need to remember 3 steps. If the differential equation is not linear, try to convert into linear so that it becomes of the form dy by dx plus py is equal to q. Later we need to find integrating factor. Integrating factor is e power integral of p dx, and finally in the formula we need to substitute. What is our formula? Y into integrating factor is equal to integral of q into integrating factor dx plus c. Now we shall start doing problems. Just now I said the procedure of solving linear differential equation. Now we shall do a problem. Solve x dy minus y is equal to x square. So what is given differential equation for us? X into dy by dx minus y is equal to x square. So we need to divide by x. So dy by dx minus y by x is equal to x, because x square by x is equal to x. So if you could observe carefully, it is of the form dy by dx plus py is equal to q, where p is nothing but minus 1 by x and q is nothing but x. So later what I need to do? I need to find integrating factor. Integrating factor is generally denoted by what? I dot f, and it is given by the formula e power integral of p dx. So e power integral of p means what here? Minus 1 by x dx. So minus outside means 1 by x dx. So this becomes e power minus log x. My e power minus log x means I can write this as 1 by x only, no? Why? Because minus going to this side means it becomes x power minus 1. X power minus 1 is nothing but what? 1 by x. Therefore finally what I got integrating factor as 1 by x. Therefore the general solution is, we need to write the formula. What is our formula? Y into integrating factor is equal to integral of q into integrating factor dx plus c. So what happens? Y into integrating factor means what we got? 1 by x is equal to integral of q. Q means what here? X. X into integrating factor means 1 by x dx plus c. I think x will be getting cancelled. So finally y into 1 by x is equal to integral of dx will be x plus c. So finally y is equal to x moving to that side, x square plus cx is general solution for the given differential equation. I think you followed this. This is the given differential equation for us, dy by dx plus y cot x is equal to 2 cos x. So it is linear, it is of the form, dy by dx plus py is equal to q. So here p is equal to cot x and q is equal to 2 cos x. So as it is of the linear form, we need to find integrating factor. Integrating factor means e power integral of p dx. So what happens, e power integral of cot x dx. So e power integral of cot x dx means I think it is integral of e power log sin x. E power log sin x means sin x only. Therefore finally what we got, integrating factor is nothing but sin x. So therefore the general solution, how can we write, means y into integrating factor is equal to integral of q into integrating factor dx plus c. So what happens, y into integrating factor is said. So y into integrating factor means what, sin x is equal to q. Q means what here for us, 2 cos x, and integrating factor is what here, sin x dx plus c. So finally what we are getting, y into sin x, it is integral of sin 2x. Integral of sin 2x is minus cos 2x, because 2 cos x sin x means sin 2x, minus cos 2x by 2 plus c. So finally I can write like this, y is equal to minus cos 2x by 2 sin x plus c. That means here I can write as c by sin x, right? So this is our required solution. Right, in continuation with our previous class, we are going to solve a topic called linear differential equation. Right, a problem is given to us, dy by dx plus 1 by x into y is equal to y cube. Generally, linear differential equation will be of the form dy by dx plus py is equal to q. Here p and q are what beta? Functions of x alone. These should be functions of x. But if you could observe carefully, here what is happening, q is here y is there and y cube is there, but this can't be a linear differential equation. So I would like to introduce a new concept. That concept name is Bernoulli's equation. So now we are going to discuss a topic called Bernoulli's equation. What do you mean by this Bernoulli's equation? An equation of the form dy by dx plus py into q into y power n is called Bernoulli's equation, where p and q are functions of x alone. So how to solve this particular Bernoulli's equation means, divide throughout the equation by 1 by y power n. So what happens, 1 by y power n dy by dx, this becomes 1 by y power 1 minus 1 by y power 1 minus n into p is equal to q. So what happens, in these problems there is a rule, we need to put 1 upon y power 1 minus n is equal to t. So this whole thing will turn down to dt by dx, and this turn down to t, and finally the differential equation will turn down to dt by dx plus pt is equal to q. That means the differential equation has been turned down to linear differential equation, and we have done a lot of problems basing upon linear differential equation in our previous classes. According to that, we need to solve the problem, right? Once again I am repeating, what do you mean by Bernoulli's equation means an equation of the form dy by dx plus py is equal to q into y power n is called a Bernoulli's equation. For procedure of Bernoulli's equation means we need to divide by y power n on both the sides, and after dividing by y power n on both the sides, we need to put 1 upon y power 1 minus n is equal to t. So this becomes dt by dx plus bt is equal to q, which turns to linear differential equation, and procedure is as usual, right? Now we shall be solving this problem. So this is given. So what happens? 1 by y cube dy by dx plus 1 by x into 1 by y square is equal to 1. Okay, is equal to 1. So what I will be doing? This I will call as 1. Put 1 by y square is equal to t. That means y power minus 2 is equal to t. Differentiate with respect to x. Minus 2 into y power minus 3 dy by dx is equal to dt by dx. So what happens? 1 by y cube dy by dx is equal to minus 1 by 2 dt by dx. So what I will be doing? I will call this as 2. I will call this as 3. So what I will be doing? Put 2 comma 3 in 4 in 1. Put 2 comma 3 in 1. Then what happens? This whole thing, in place of this whole thing I need to write minus 1 by 2 dt by dx and plus 1 by y square. 1 by y square means y power minus 2. I need to write as t, and here t by x, because 1 by x is there, that is equal to 1. So finally what happens, we shall see. Finally this will turn down to dt by dx minus 2t by x is equal to minus 2. If you could observe carefully, I multiplied with minus 2 on throughout the equality, so it becomes dt by dx minus 2t by x equal to minus 2. And if you could observe carefully, this is a linear differential equation. So solving linear differential equation means first I need to find integrating factor. Integrating factor means e power integral of p dx, that is equal to e power integral of minus 2 by x dx, that is equal to e power minus 2 into 1 by x dx, that means e power minus 2 into log x. So this is nothing but e power log of x power minus 2, that is equal to x power minus 2, that is equal to 1 by x square. Therefore general solution means t into integrating factor is equal to integral of q into integrating factor dx plus c. So what happens? T means t only. Integrating factor means what happens beta? 1 by x square, and q means what here? Minus 2. Integrating factor means what? 1 by x square plus c. So what happens finally? T by x square is equal to minus 2 into integral of x power minus 2 plus c. So finally what happens? T by x square integral of x power minus 2 means x power minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1. So here I am writing, that implies t by x square is equal to minus 2 into I think minus 1 by x, because x power minus 2 can integral x power minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1, and here c. So finally I am writing the solution over here. What we'll be getting means t by x square is equal to 2 by x plus c. Magar t is nothing but what beta? What we assumed as t? Y power minus 2. That means 1 by x square y square is equal to 2 by x plus c is general solution of, if I call this as star, this will be the star. So very important problem beta. This had been asked in our CBSE question paper, right? I'll be explaining once again. dy by dx plus 1 by x into y is equal to y cube. I call this as star. This is a differential equation, and this kind of differential equation we call as a Bernoulli's equation. So we need to divide by y cube on both sides. So 1 by y cube dy by dx plus 1 by x into y square is equal to 1. We need to put 1 by y square is equal to t. So what happens? 1 by y square means I can call it as y power minus 2. So y power minus 2 is equal to t. So what happens? Minus 2 into y power minus 3 dy by dx is equal to dt by dx. So 1 by y cube dy by dx is equal to minus 1 by 2 dt by dx. So this is 2, this is 3, this is 1. So we need to put 2 comma 3 in 1. Finally minus 1 by 2 dt by dx plus t by x is equal to 1. I multiply by minus 2 throughout the differential equation. So this becomes dt by dx minus 2t by x is equal to minus 2. So this is like linear differential equation. So we need to find integrating factor. Integrating factor means e power integral of p dx, that is called e power integral of minus 2 by x dx, that is called e power minus 2 into integral of 1 by x dx. This turns down to 1 by x square. Later I applied the formula, and this is our final result. Please copy. Right, we shall be seeing another problem in this particular Bernoulli's equation. And once again I am reading, what do you mean by Bernoulli's equation means? dy by dx plus py is equal to q into y power n, where p and q are functions of x or functions of x. So whenever this kind of problem comes, we need to divide by y power minus n throughout the differential equation, right? So we shall see another problem based on this Bernoulli's equation. Here you are given tan y into dy by dx plus tan x is equal to cos y into cos square x. This is given, right? So what I will be doing means I will be dividing by cos y throughout the equation. So what happens? Tan y by cos y into dy by dx plus tan x by cos y is equal to cos square x. So what happens? 1 by cos y. 1 by cos y means secant y. Secant y tan y into dy by dx plus secant y into tan x is equal to cos square x. Now we should be very careful in solving this kind of problems, right? So what I will be doing means I will put secant y is equal to t. Derivative of secant y tan y. So secant y tan y dy by dx, because we are differentiating with respect to x, is equal to dt by dx. So what I will be doing means I will call this as 1, this as 2, this as 3, this as 4. So what I will be doing means put 3 comma 4 in 2. So what happens? Wherever secant y tan y dy by dx is there, we need to write dt by dx. Secant y के स्थान में t, so t into tan x is equal to cos square x. So if you could observe carefully, this is a linear differential equation in t. So what I will be writing? This is a linear differential equation, LDE. LDE means this is a linear differential equation. Therefore, how we will be solving means, first of all we need to find integrating factor. Integrating factor means e power integral of p dx. This is p beta. So e power integral of tan x dx. So integral of tan x means what happens? Log mod secant x. So e power log mod secant x means I will take as secant x. Now later, therefore general solution. Therefore general solution. What is our general solution means? T into integrating factor is equal to integral of q into integrating factor dx plus c. So what happens? T. T means what here? T only. Integrating factor means what here? Secant x is equal to q. Q means what is there for us? Cos square x. Integrating factor means secant x dx plus c. So what happens? T into secant x is equal to, I think one cos x will be getting cancelled. So what happens? Cos x dx plus c. So what happens? T into secant x is equal to integral of cos x will be sin x plus c. Magar t means in place of t means I had taken as what beta? Secant y. So what happens? Secant y, secant x, secant y, secant x is equal to sin x plus c. So this is nothing but what? Secant y is equal to secant x means 1 by cos x. I can transfer to that side. So sin x cos x plus c cos x is the relation which satisfies the differential equation 1. So with this we completed problems based on Bernoulli's equation. Please copy. In differential equations, now we are going to start another topic called as exact differential equations and differential equations of higher order. See here, what do you mean by exact differential equation? We need to observe carefully. Before starting up this topic and various formulas, I would like to tell what do you mean by this exact differential equation. Exact differential equation. An equation of the form m dx plus n dy equal to 0. A differential equation of the form m dx plus n dy equal to 0 is known as an exact differential equation. I am repeating once again. A differential equation of the form m dx plus n dy is equal to 0 is known as a differential equation, is known as an exact differential equation. Here m comma n are the functions of x comma y. That means m comma n can be an implicit function, right? Now for solving this kind of exact differential equations, we need to remember the following results or a formula. D of xy means you can write as x dy plus y dx. If you could observe carefully how we got all these results means it is like finding like UV rule only, no? So d of xy means x dy plus y dx, and d of x by y means y dx minus x dy by y square. Some people may ask me, sir, how you got all these things? So here I will be showing d by dx of xy. If I take, what happens? X into y ka derivative means what happens beta? Dy by dx plus y. Now later what I have taken? D by dx of xy is equal to x dy plus y dx divided by dx. So finally I can write like this: d of xy is equal to x dy plus y dx. This is a simple proof, but all these proofs are not required. Just we need to remember this particular result. So later d of y by x means x dy minus y dx by x square, and d of log of y by x means you can write as x dy minus y dx upon xy, and d of log of x by y means I can write as y dx minus x dy by xy, and x dx plus y dy is equal to 1 by 2 d of x square plus y square. And here also d of log of xy means I can write as x dy plus y dx by xy, and d of tan inverse x by y means I can write as y dx minus x dy upon x square plus y square. You please remember these results for solving various problems. Now we shall start problems. Right beta? Now we shall be seeing how to solve exact differential equations. I told various results to remember also. I will be taking 2 examples in today's class. That means 2 problems I will be taking. If you could observe carefully, both the differential equations given on the board are exact. How can we tell whether these are exact differentials or not? Means it is of the form m dx plus n dy. Here also it is of the form m dx plus n dy, where m and n are functions of x comma y. So in today's class I will try to solve this problem. Right. So this is solution. What is our given differential equation? Means given x plus log y into dy plus y dx equal to 0. So this I can write like this, x dy plus log y into dy plus y dx equal to 0. Now later what I'll be doing means I will write x dy plus y dx plus log y dy to one side. So I think this whole thing I can write as d of xy, and here this is log y dy equal to 0. So for my convenience what I'll be doing, d of xy minus log y dy. Now integrate on both sides. So d of xy is equal to minus integral of log y dy. So I think integral and derivative will be getting cancelled, and so here xy, and in one of our earlier classes we have proved integral of log x. Integral of log x means I said x into log x minus 1. So here also what happens, x means minus y, minus will be outside, y into log y minus 1 plus c. I think y will be getting cancelled. So finally our result will be x into minus of log y minus 1 plus c. Very important result we should remember. Right, when coming to this problem, 1 plus xy into y dx plus 1 minus xy into x dy equal to 0. This is given to us. So what I'll be doing means I'll multiply y plus xy square dx plus x minus x square y dy equal to 0. So later what happens, that implies y dx plus x dy, and here if you could observe carefully, what is there, xy square dx minus x square y dy equal to 0. So if you could observe carefully, this I can write as d of xy by the result, and from here I can take xy common. If I take xy common, what I am getting, y dx minus x dy equal to 0. So later what I will be doing, I will divide by xy throughout the equality. So what happens, y dx minus x dy equal to 0. So later for my convenience what I will be doing means I'll be dividing by xy whole square, so that our problem might become very easy. So xy whole square I'll be dividing. So what happens, d of xy by xy whole square plus, I think y dx by xy whole square means it is observe carefully, it is becoming like some formula, y dx minus x dy whole square. So I think one y will be getting cancelled and will be getting some, observe carefully, y dx minus x dy divided by xy whole square. I think we can remember a wonderful result. Observe carefully, or else something we can do, any magic here, please. Y dx, sorry, I think if I take xy common, there remains x dx, no? Xy whole square, if I take xy common, there remains y dx minus x dy, right? D of xy plus xy into y dx minus x dy, I divided by xy square. So I think what happens here, y dx by xy means, I think y will be getting cancelled, will be getting dx by x, and here what will be getting, x dy by xy. X dy by xy means what will be getting, xx will be getting cancelled, means will be getting dy by y equal to 0. Now I think we can integrate, that means integral of d of xy by xy whole square plus integral of dx by x minus integral of dy by y equal to 0. So what happens, that is equal to integral of d of xy by xy whole square means I'll be getting minus 1 by xy, and this is nothing but log x, this is nothing but log y equal to c. So finally what can I write? Minus 1 by x plus log of x by y equal to c. Once again I'm repeating this problem, little bit gap has come, little bit pause while doing this one. 1 plus xy into y dx plus 1 minus xy into x dy equal to 0. I multiplied by y, so y plus xy square dx plus x minus x square y dy equal to 0. So what happens? Y dx plus this one x dy plus xy square dx minus x square y dy equal to 0. So if you could observe carefully, this whole thing I can write as d of xy, and here if I take xy common, there remains y dx minus x dy. So I will divide by xy whole square throughout the equality so that I will be in a comfortable zone. D of xy by xy whole square plus y dx minus x dy by xy equal to 0. So d of xy by xy whole square, a minus b by c means a by c minus b by c. So y dx by xy minus x dy by xy. So what happens? Integral means d of xy by xy whole square plus integral of dx by x minus integral of dy by y. So it is like d 1 by x square, integral of 1 by x square dx means minus 1 by x. So what happens? Minus 1 by xy plus log x minus log y equal to c. So minus 1 by xy plus log of x by y equal to c. Very important problems asked in one of our CBSE questions. You please copy the problems. Right, we shall be seeing last pattern in differential equations, problems based on the differential equations of higher order. That means sometimes we will be getting in examinations to solve y or to solve x where higher orders are being involved. Higher orders means what? D square y by dx square or d cube y by dx cube, like that. So a working rule is there in solving this kind of problems. What that working rule is telling, just observe carefully. In order to solve differential equation of the form d power n of y by dx power n equal to f of x, integrate the given equation n times successfully until you get the required answer, right? Just we need to integrate. So I will be taking up two problems in today's class of higher order differential equations for solving, right? Now if you could observe carefully, in the first problem, what the nature of the problem is given, it is of order 2. That means d square y by dx square is equal to x square plus e power 2x. So what is telling? We need to integrate continuously. That means integral of d square y by dx square is equal to integral of x square plus e power 2x dx. So integrating means one time integral of d square y by dx square means it becomes as dy by dx, because integral and derivative will be getting cancelled, and integral of x square means what beta here? X cube by 3, and integral of e power 2x means e power 2x by 2, and here I need to put constant. But I want to find y, but here dy by dx is there. So once again what we need to do? We need to integrate. That means what happens? Integral of dy by dx is equal to integral of x cube by 3 dx plus integral of e power 2x by 2 dx plus integral of the constant also we should do. So what happens? Integral of dy by dx means it becomes y, and here also integral of x cube means x power 4 by 4, magar niche 3 is there, so I will be writing as x power 4 by 12, and here also e power 2x by 4 comes. Why? Because integral of e power 2x means e power 2x by 2, so e power 2x by 4 plus cx plus k, because c will be coming outside, and integral of c means I can write it as integral of c means c outside, and integral of dx means it becomes as cx plus k. Nothing mentioned means clearly understood, here dx is there. Therefore this is the required solution for our given differential equation. Now I will be solving the second problem. You please observe carefully. What the second problem is given for us? D square y by dx square is equal to x cos x. We need to solve. Solve means here we need to find the value of y. How we can do means integral of d square y by dx square is equal to integral of x cos x dx. So this becomes dy by dx, and integral of x cos x means what happens? We need to use this product form. So we need to apply a rule called what? ILATE, which we discussed. I means inverse, L means logarithm, A means algebraic, T means trigonometry, E means exponential. So x is our first function. So x into integral of cos x dx minus integral cos x dx into d by dx of x. Do you remember? Once again I am telling. So what happens? Dy by dx is equal to integral of cos x will be sin x minus integral of cos x will be sin x, and here later it will be plus c. So finally what happens? Because here integral cos x means sin x, and d by dx of x means 1. So again finally what I am getting? Dy by dx is equal to x sin x. This I will leave like that for my convenience. Why I am leaving later we will be following. Again integral on both sides. Integral on both sides means integral of dy by dx means y, and integral of x sin x. So I will be doing what I will be doing for my convenience. Otherwise you people will be getting answer dy by dx x sin x. Integral of sin x will be minus cos x. So minus will be become plus. Now I will be doing integration. So what happens? Integral of dy by dx is equal to integral of x sin x dx plus integral of cos x dx plus integral of c dx. Right? So I think you copied this problem. Now I will be doing that calculation continuation here. So what happens? Integral of dy by dx means what will be getting? Y is equal to see here 1 into integral of sin x minus integral of integral sin x. This is integral symbol. Integral of integral sin x into d by dx of x plus integral of cos x means what is the result? Sin x, and here cx plus k. So what happens finally? Y is equal to x into integral of sin x means what beta? Integral of sin x means cos x minus integral sin x means what? Minus cos x. D by dx of x means 1 plus sin x plus cx plus k. This is cx. So finally what happens? Minus x cos x. Integral of cos x will be sin x. Minus will be plus. So what happens? Sin x plus again sin x plus cx plus k. So what happens? Minus x cos x plus 2 sin x plus cx plus k. So this is y. So this is our general solution. This is also an important problem which asked in many CBSE board examinations. Please copy. Thank you. So students, we are at the end of the differential equations. In today's class we will be solving applications of differential equations, and verbal problems like this, theoretical problems they will be asking. We need to convert it into equations, and we need to solve the differential equations. A question is given to us like this: find the equation of the curve passing through origin given that slope of the tangent to the curve at any point x comma y is equal to sum of the coordinates of the point. I am repeating once again. Find the equation of a curve passing through origin given that slope of the tangent to the curve at any point x comma y is equal to sum of the coordinates of the point. if suppose this is a curve to us and this might be a tangent. Tangent means it is a line which is touching the curve at a particular point. That means that this is P of x comma y, which is a point on the curve, and this is the tangent. And he is telling slope of the tangent to the curve. Slope in differential calculus, it is always represented by dy by dx. Slope of the tangent to the curve at any point P of x comma y is equal to sum of the coordinates of the point. Coordinates means what here? X coordinate and y coordinate. So so what is telling, according to the data, dy by dx is equal to x plus y. So what I will be doing means solution here I will be doing according to the data. Slope of a curve is slope of the tangent to the curve is always represented by dy by dx is equal to, we need to observe carefully, given that slope of the tangent to the curve at any point x comma y, dy by dx is equal to sum of the coordinates at that point. That means it is like dy by dx is equal to x plus y. If you could observe carefully, now dy by dx I can write like this, minus y is equal to x. It is becoming a linear differential equation. Here p ka value is -1 and q ka value will be x. So we need to solve a linear differential equation. How can we solve a linear differential equation? Means we need to find integrating factor. Integrating factor formula e power integral of p dx. So e power integral of minus dx, that is nothing but e power minus x. Now later, how can we find the general solution of this particular differential equation? I will call this as one. Therefore GS, this is GS. GS means what? General solution. General solution of 1 is what? Y into integrating factor is equal to integral of q into integrating factor dx plus c. So what happens? Y into integrating factor means y into e power minus x is equal to integral of q. Q means what here? X. Integrating factor means what? E power minus x dx plus c. So what happens? Y into e power minus x is equal to, again here UV rule only, no? UV rule means ILATE we need to use. So here ILATE, E for exponential function and x for algebraic function. So first function is x. So x into integral of e power minus x dx minus integral of integral e power minus x dx into d by dx of x plus c. So finally what happens? Y into e power minus x is equal to minus x e power minus x. And here also, if you could observe carefully, minus of minus e power minus x plus c. Again, if I integrate, what happens? Minus only remains. So finally, y into e power minus x minus x e power minus x, and here minus e power minus x plus c. So finally, what happens? I think if you could observe carefully, e power minus x I can make cancel everywhere. So finally what happens? Y is equal to minus x and here minus 1 plus c e power. I think if I divide by e power minus x, this cancels and this going up, we will be getting e power x. So this is the equation of the curve we obtained. But a curve always passes through origin. But what can I tell? But 2 passes through where 0 comma 0. So x की जगह में 0 substitute करना, y की जगह में 0 substitute करना. So 0 is equal to minus 0 minus 1 plus c into e power 0. So finally what happens? 0 equal to minus 1 plus c. So that implies c is equal to 1. We need to put c equal to 1 here. Therefore finally what is our equation of curve? What is our equation of curve? Y equal to minus x minus 1 plus e power x, which is our required solution. It's a very important problem, beta. Sometimes there is a chance to ask this kind of problems also. Please copy.